Hello, welcome to Motorcycling with Carl. Today we're going to be giving the bike a quick wash. I want to go over with you what I use, how I wash it. All right, so what I have for products, I use Mother's California Gold car wash on it, Mother's California Wax, little glass cleaner for my mirrors and whatever else. I bought this because on my gas tank, even when I picked it up from the dealer, there was a couple little scratches on the tank, so I want to try to see if I could take them out. I bought Meguiar's Scratch X 2.0. We'll try that. I have a wheel brush to clean the wheels, and any spots I can't get into, I'll hit with this a little bit. I have this little sprayer. What I do with this is I put the Mother's in here and I add some water, I shake it up, and I use this to spray soap on as I'm washing. Works out really good. I'll show you that. So I have a bucket. I'll put a little bit of this in there and some water just so I have these sponges in case I need that. And then I have this big garden sprayer, and in here I have distilled water, okay, because I'm gonna go over everything and wash it with the hose and use the California Gold, wash it all down, and then I'm going to rinse it with the hose. And when I'm all done, I'm actually going to rinse the whole bike down with distilled water, okay? And at that point, I'll start drying the bike. But if I miss any spots drying, and the last thing I rinsed with was distilled water, it will not leave spots because it doesn't have minerals in it. So that is, you know, the sprayer's not that much, distilled water's not that much. It helps out a little bit. All right, so we're gonna get started here in 1 minute. Thanks. All right, so I got my bucket filled. I got my wash in there. I have my sprayer filled with wash in here. What I'll generally do is I'll start and do the rims first. They're the hardest part. So I'll get that done, get the rims all cleaned up, and then I'll start from the tank and work my way down and clean everything, all right? I try not to spray the dash too much. I'll wipe a lot of this down with the glass cleaner and stuff, but you'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm also gonna have some time lapse, so you don't have to watch me do the whole thing, but we'll get started here. And I'm fortunate enough, it's only 40-something degrees here in Connecticut today, but I do have a hot water spigot outside, so we're good to go with that. All right, so like I said before, now that I'm done washing and rinsing with the hose, I'm gonna rinse the bike down with some distilled water so that if something dries and I don't get to wipe it, it's not gonna leave watermarks. So always start at the top, work your way down. So, all right, what I will do now, put this down. I'm gonna go in my garage, grab my chamois, always gotta wet the chamois up first. I probably should use the distilled water on the chamois, but this water is warm, so today I'm using the warm water from the hose. Okay, and what we do, we wring it out good. All right, so I'm gonna dry the bike. I'll leave the cameras on, probably speed up some of the video so it's not too bad for you to watch. I know a lot of you probably don't have in your garage an air compressor, but if you do, you could use that too, okay? So I'll take my air compressor. This will help get some of the heavy stuff off. Alright, so that's a lot of the heavy stuff. We're gonna get this baby bone dry. Alright, now that the bike is pretty much dry, I'm just gonna clean my mirrors a little. Get all that dust off of them. Okay. Won't hurt to wipe some of this stuff down with the rag with the glass cleaner on it. It won't hurt it. Okay, it's all nice and clean. All right, so before I actually wax my bike, I don't know if you can see it, but up in here there's a couple little minor scratches. I'm gonna try this Miguel's Scratch X 2.0. I'm gonna try a little bit of it on the tank and see if it takes out some of these little scratches up here. Yeah, it looks like it took most of it out. And we'll see how it looks after I put the wax over the top of it now. That looks good. So we'll give a plug out to the Meguiar's Scratch X 2.0. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and throw some wax on the bike, shine her up a little bit. All right, so I am done. The bike is nice and clean. But yeah, I hope that, you know, maybe this gave you some tips, helped you out. So that wraps up me showing you how I wash my bike. All right, this is Carl saying laugh a lot, be nice, and stay safe.